Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I'm here with a review of Payday 3 on Xbox. Now, this was released on the 21st of September 2023. It's developed by Starbreeze Studios and published by Deep Silver. And I was lucky enough to be sent a copy of the game to do my review, so big thank you to them for that. I will admit though, as you probably saw if you've been following this game at launch, it was riddled with issues on launch. Basically, probably because it's on Game Pass as well, it basically crashed the servers and you could not play. So we covered this and we aimed to do a show about it, like a live podcast, one of our XPM podcasts where we spotlight games, and we weren't able to do anything but play the tutorial because you just couldn't get on a multiplayer game, and this was for the first week of launch. So we've waited a little bit. The servers are much more stable now, and we've been able to get together and play some Payday 3. And honestly, I had a real blast playing it. Now, is it perfect? No. Did it have issues at launch? Yes. But is it a fun game? Absolutely. So, I'd never played the other Paydays. I'd briefly looked at Payday 2, but I'd never touched Payday 1. So, jumping into Payday 3, I sort of went in not really knowing what to expect. Now, the story of Payday 3 sees the original Payday Gang coming out of retirement. It follows on from the ending of Payday 2. They basically all go their separate ways in that and leave their life of crime. But they get double-crossed and they lose all the money and they have to return in Payday 3. Now, this game, they changed areas. So in Payday 2, I believe, they were in Washington, I believe, and this time they have moved to a new area. So it's now set in New York. So that's quite interesting. So it brings a whole host of new environments and new locales and stuff like that to sort of more seasoned franchise veterans to experience. Now, this is a sort of heist game. You create your loadout for your character. You can play as the 4 original Payday people, and there are extra characters that you can choose. One new one and another one from Payday 2, I believe, that can be unlocked. Now, you choose your loadout. You've got your main weapon, your side weapon. You've got a couple of items, sort of either ammo or health and some other stuff. You've got a mask, and you've got your outfit. And you go on these heists, and the aim of these heists is to basically steal things. The one you're seeing on screen right now, we're basically stealing money and stuff from the back of a armoured transport vehicle. There's also bank heists, there's nightclub heists, all sorts of stuff, a jewellery shop heist, and I think there's 7 in total at launch. Now, you can go about these in a variety of ways. So when you start a heist, for those that don't know, you're not in your mask, you're just in your sort of civilian look. You've not got your gun out or anything, and you basically have to sort of scope out the area, decide what needs to be done, maybe find a way to get into the areas round the back door or something like that, find a way to deactivate some of the security systems, all that sort of stuff. And eventually you'll get your mask on, you'll get your gun out, and the police will start coming in waves at you and stuff like that. Now, this game kind of feels like a heist game mixed with a horde mode, mixed with Left 4 Dead for me. It's fun, it's silly, and it plays best in teams of 4. Now, you can play this solo, you can play this co-op with bots. I highly recommend not playing it solo with bots. I highly recommend playing it with friends. Even playing multiplayer online is fun, but it's much better when you've got the mic on and you're chatting with other people you're playing with. Now, the areas and environments look really nice and detailed, and there's a nice variety to the different environments. I really like the nightclub level, where you can go right up into the rafters and stuff like that, looking down on everyone, or you can go into the basement and everything. It was really, really interesting, and I wish I'd played Payday 2, I'm not going to lie. Now, once you've stolen this money, you then have to escape. So you have to get all the money, sort of chuck it in a van or in a helicopter, and then sort of go to the pickup point, hold out a bit longer, and then escape. and it's sort of rinse and repeat with slight changes in each of the different scenarios. Now, you can probably get through each of these, depending on your skill level, pretty quickly, say like half an hour at max per sort of run, and there's 7. So there's about 3.5, 4 hours worth of content playing it once. But once you've got your spoils of your victory, you've got some money, you can then spend that money on new costumes, new weapons. You get XP from what you've done in each sort of heist, which unlocks new abilities and new weapons and stuff. So you can buy some, but you then unlock more by playing more. And it gives you that sort of nice gameplay loop to keep coming in and out and in and out and playing, basically. Now, I would like to have seen more heists, but when you look at how much content Payday 2 has had, which is absolutely crazy when you think about it, there's tons of content added, loads of new characters added and stuff like that. And they've also announced their first sort of 6-month and 1-year season passes. So in the first 6 months, you're going to get 2 new heists. And in the first year, you're going to get another 2 heists on top of that. So that's 4 new heists within the first year. So that's good. That's sort of like every 3 months, you're going to get a new level, as well as new tailor packs and weapon packs and stuff like that. Now, there's 3 different versions of Payday you can buy. There's the Standard Edition, the Silver Edition, and the Gold Edition. Now, the Silver Edition includes a mask as well as the first 6-month season pass. And the Gold Edition includes the Dark Sterling mask and a Golden Slate gloves and Skull of Liberty mask and the Dark Sterling mask sort of included as well as the whole year 1 season pass. Now, I was looking to present the gold edition, so I got that really cool Statue of Liberty looking mask. It looks ace. The gloves, I'm not that bothered about. They're just like shiny golden gloves. But I'm more bothered about having a reason to keep coming back to the game when new content is added. And with all the cool stuff they added in Payday 2, I really think they can turn it around, because obviously it's had a very mixed reaction from how broken it was at launch, and that was mainly just due to the fact that the servers couldn't handle the amount of people. That is fixed now, and it plays fantastic when you're in a game. It's super smooth, it's really nice to play. I had an absolute whale of a time playing it, and I can't wait to jump back in with like Fabio and BMG and stuff and play it a bit more. We might even do a stream of it now it's working properly. But now they've fixed it, I really feel like it's one of those games that with time and more content added, it can really turn around to be an absolute corker of a game that everyone loves. So it is playable on Xbox Series X and S and PC only. So this is next gen only on Xbox. Supports up to 4-player online co-op, and it's also got 60 FPS and is optimized for Series X and S consoles. Now, obviously, you can pick this up for $34.99, or you can get it included in your Game Pass subscription. And you can also pick the Silver Edition up and the Gold Edition up for extra amounts. Now, I don't lie and pretend that I am a fantastic Payday player, or that I really understand exactly what I'm doing half the time. I'm just sort of running around, trying my best to figure out what I'm doing, while stealing money, shooting people, like drilling through holes in the floor and everything like that, jumping on the side of helicopters. But I really enjoy it, and it's one of those games that I think's got a bad rep just because of a first week launch. Now, I understand why people are frustrated, but unfortunately, this is like the norm now in gaming, that you have a broken game, especially an online game. There all seem to be issues at launch. Is it right? No. But you shouldn't judge the book until you've played it, especially since it's on Game Pass. It gives you a reason to switch it on and try it for yourself and see what you think about it. Because honestly, after launch, I was like, oh, I don't want to play this anymore. But then I jumped in, gave it a go, and now I really enjoy it. And I can see myself playing this over and over again, trying out all the different levels and heists over and over until they release more. And then I'll be all over the new ones as well. But that's that for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it gives you a bit of an insight in like what I thought of it as a sort of first-time proper Payday player. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun. So you might as well. But hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more content, guys. Bye for now.